Well, hi everybody. I want to welcome you to, this is supposed to be a YouTube live, but there are some technical difficulties with YouTube tonight, so we're going to reschedule it. But Jen and I really wanted to come on, so we decided to get on Messenger because I really want to connect with everybody. So as you're starting to hear this and you see it on my YouTube, please just call in because I want to help connect everybody. We want to, help everybody with messages. So this is what tonight's about. I'm really sorry about the YouTube. We are going to reschedule it, but there was some technical difficulty and it just would not let us get on. So if you see this, please just start, writing in and answering questions. But this is really about this whole YouTube, me doing the videos when Jen and I were doing it. And Jen's here, Jen, lean in, say hi. I want everybody to see the person behind everything that I do every day. Couldn't do without her. And I'll say it a million times. She's the one that makes me look good. She's the one that puts everything up for me every day. And in life, we have these people that we know they mean so much to us and we can't do things without them. So Jen, you're it. But we really want to do this. I see clients, I've been seeing them for a very long time, and it's really now about trying to help other people that, I can't reach on a daily basis, and to help to connect you to the divine. So as you have questions, you can start, writing in and asking, but I have to even tell you, I've been getting messages just as I was sitting here waiting when YouTube was having issues. I just started getting messages for people. And if there is somebody out there, I have to ask this, there's somebody named Harry that's coming through, and he's very, very funny. So if this makes sense for you, please read in. And he keeps saying he has his mother, with him, and that she's talking a lot. And I also feel like your father's there also, but he keeps saying your mother's talking to him a lot, and he wants to let you know that he's always around you and that he loves you. He just was coming through so strong. And I love when I get messages even before I start something and even before I connect. And Stacy, I know you were just reaching out to me. You didn't even know I was doing this tonight. So if you hear this, you can please go ahead and just reach out to me and, start messaging me. But I hope all the people from YouTube start seeing this. I'm really, really sorry that this didn't work out the way that we planned, but I'm going to do it again. And I just really want people to know with the divine, it's such an amazing thing. It's around all of us, and they're helping us every single day of our life. You're all receiving messages. You just call it a gut feeling, right? Or we just say, I got lucky, and we just trust your gut. It's so much more than that. It's the divine every day giving you downloads from heaven and helping you and guiding you on your daily life. And this is what I really want to help people with so much. I don't want it to be complicated because it's not. You don't have to do a million things. There's not rituals. All you do is ask. That's all you have to do. Heaven is open 24 hours a day. Your guardian angels, God the divine, they're always with you. They've been given to you, your angels before you came, and they want to help you on your daily life. And what I know to be true is the more you do this, the more you start to practice, the more you just reach out to them and get to know them, the more you start to receive messages and you don't second guess it, because that's what we do. We get messages and we look at it as if it wasn't real, and they are very real. Messages are thoughts. I want you to look at it like that. When you have a thought that didn't make sense, or you were looking for something, all of a sudden you find it, that's the divine trying to help you and always whispering in your ear. And I can see some people are starting to, Jen, if you can decipher a little bit. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read anything. I can't see anything. This is what's so great about this, because we are totally discombobulated right now.
Yeah,
this did not go how it was supposed to, but we really just wanted to connect, and we just made a promise we were going to do this tonight. And the YouTube thing, we'll get it. For some reason, it just didn't work for us tonight. But if you have questions, and there's another woman that's coming through, and she keeps talking about a pin or a brooch. It's very interesting. Before I started, I kept feeling like a very proper lady. If this makes sense for you, she's saying, and I feel like the lady, her name is like Catherine. She keeps saying, don't call me Kathy, it's Catherine. And I keep seeing some sort of a brooch. She looks like she plays piano or music for me. For some reason, I'm getting these messages, and I'm supposed to just, even before anything else comes through, I'm supposed to pass this on. So if any of you are getting any of these messages, please let me know if this makes sense for you. And are you getting?
So Erin said her dad is Harry.
Oh, okay. Is your mother also in heaven? If you can type that in with.
Yeah, for Erin, that would be to you. Is your mom also in heaven?
Yes, Erin, is your mom also in heaven? Because he's saying he's coming through with mother, and he's saying it would be, your mother if this is for you. And he's very funny. So if this makes sense, I know it's not easy to type as quick as you want to, but so I want to keep going with this. And if people have questions, they can ask, but I also really.
She said yes.
Okay, and is your dad there also? Because she's saying, I have dad with me also. It seems like it's moving very quick. But he's just very funny, and he keeps saying to tell you that he's with you. He knows how much you miss him. He wants you to know. Do you understand that he's always around? He feels like he would be like a big teddy bear to me. This is someone that has a very beautiful energy and would want to hug a lot, and that he's around the family. and something about watching over the grandchild, something about watching over the baby. So I don't know if there's any issues with a baby, but he said he's helping with the baby. He's watching over the baby. That he's taking care of things on that side. So I don't know if this is making sense for you, and I hope that it helps to heal your heart, because this is what these messages are for me. This is what it is. Heaven just loves us. They just want to know on our daily life that they're helping to heal us and guide us. It's never anything bad or negative. I only deal with love and light and the divine. That's the way it works for me. I've been seeing messages since I was 9 years old, and I just want to help guide people on their daily life with this, because we really need it. And so many people are opening up to it. And if there's anything I can do to help people on that journey, this is why I do these videos. This is why Jen and I, do this every single day, because she works full time and I see clients, full time, but we still want to be able to do this for people.
And she did say, I'm sorry, Aaron did say there is a new baby coming.
Okay, because he's saying he's watching over the baby, so this makes sense. Okay, so congratulations, and I want you to understand that this is what he's, this is what he's showing me. Brenda, is there anything about you with your son moving his ashes? He keeps making me feel either you're moving his ashes or you're putting like a shirt on them or around them. Like I keep seeing, it's so funny, it's random, but it's like a white V-neck or a white undershirt, like you're moving it or doing something, with his ashes. And he's talking about your ankles or your feet, like either you need to get off of them more, or something about your ankles and your feet. So I don't know if you're having problems with this, but he just keeps saying to tell you he's helping you with this, but that you need to do more to take care of yourself, that you're not taking care of things the way that you're supposed to with this, or something about finding a new doctor. I think this is what he's guiding you to, is something about finding a new doctor. And there was something with, Jen, I'm gonna let you open this. This one is Stacy. I don't know. She's talking about, she was reading something to me. We're just doing this on the fly, and we're doing this live, and this is why I love this, because it didn't go the way we planned, but this is the way it is. And is there anybody out there, somebody's talking about having a heart issue, or almost it looks like could have been a heart transplant, or talking about needing a heart transplant. It almost feels like child for me, like this would be somebody that, is younger, something about a child that was born with a heart condition, or maybe like needing a heart transplant. If this is making sense, can you please, and I'm trying to see this, Lisa, hi Renee.
Lisa, anything for...
Lisa, okay, all of a sudden, I want to finish with this with the heart though. I just want you to know, I feel as if this child is going to be okay, that there's some things with the heart, but like the surgeries that they're making me feel like as the child gets older and gets bigger, that everything's going to be okay, that things are going to work out. With this, I feel like it's a little boy. I feel like it's a boy. So you can please write in if you're listening and this makes sense for you. And Lisa, I feel like for you, everything is going to go exactly as it should. I feel like with your new house and with the job, and I just feel like, I don't know if there's something about lawyers being involved in something, but I just feel like everything is good. And I feel like with your kids, she's saying, they're telling you not to worry so much, that everything is going to be okay with this. And that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time, that things were held up and things changed in order to get you to where you're supposed to be. So I'm hoping that this makes sense for you. And I'm just hoping that the people on YouTube are seeing this and able to, because I know there's a lot of you there that aren't on my spiritual page, don't even know maybe that I have one. So I'm hoping some of you, can cross over and, get onto this. And is there somebody out there with the name Frank that's in heaven? Because there's a Frank that's coming through from me. I don't feel like he's been there that long, but he's coming through, and I feel as if he's talking about wanting to let you know that he's at peace, that everything's okay, because I feel like there was things around his passing, or that either there was like two passings, almost like, kind of like back to back, like in the family, and that he's sorry about this, but that he's okay. If this makes sense, if you can please, and Jen's trying to juggle two phones for me, but that if you can just write in, and just let me know if this is okay. And this is going to go out to somebody named Kay. I want you to know that you're going to be okay. Your husband's coming through, and he's saying to tell you that everything's going to be okay with you, that the angels are helping to heal you in heaven, and that what you're going through right now, that you're going to be healed, that you're going to be okay, that the treatments aren't going to be as much as what you think you are. And I'm praying and I'm hoping that you can hear this, or somebody knows it's Kay, and that she's going to be okay, that she just had surgery and it's with the lungs, and that she's going to be okay. Her husband is saying, Dale's saying to tell you that you're going to be okay, that everything's going to be okay with you. Almost like you're getting the bedroom set up. Something about your bedroom, it's really funny. I don't know if you're putting things on your nightstand or wanting to keep things there, like closer to you if you need them, so you don't have to keep getting up, is what he's saying. Like make things so you don't have to keep getting up, make things easier for yourself, is what he's saying. So if you hear this or somebody knows her, if you can please just either pass this on to her, you know what I mean, or just, you can stay in here, Jen, I love it, the camera's following you, and let me know if this makes sense. And is there also with a license plate for someone, because I'm seeing somebody named a license plate after someone that is in heaven, that the license plate, like their name is on the license plate. So if this makes sense, can you please write into also and let me know, because I was just getting random messages that are coming through. And this one's going to go out to Jenny. I want you to know, I want you to stay confident in teaching in the school, because I keep seeing you're going to get 2 offers. They're going to be different ones than maybe that what you thought, or at least one of them is going to be different. They're going to be in different areas that you're going to also have like a decision to make. And I don't know why there's something about hearing or ears. I don't know if there's something with audio or helping more special needs kids that can't hear as well. Something about you might, gosh, I don't know. If this makes, please let me know, because I keep hearing something about hearing in the ears. I don't know if it's something with your hearing, but I feel like it's something with children and hearing in audio, and that you're going to be helping kids, like even with this, like almost that like forming words or helping to communicate better or teaching them. It's almost like mouth reading or helping kids like special needs children with this, that you're going to get. It's almost like 2 different offers, and one of them might not be a school. One of them might be come from like a different kind of a place where they help children like this. I want you to stay open to this, but I do feel like you're going to have more than one offer, that you're going to be able to move forward. And I just am being told to tell you to please hold on to this. Do not let go of this, that this will happen for you. And is there anything about your children, this is so funny, writing on the walls, either coloring or writing on the walls, like doing artwork on the walls? Does this make sense? Because I'm seeing artwork on the walls, like literally, and it's almost like, I don't know if they move a sofa or if there's like a hole in the wall, but I'm writing on the walls, like something about, it's almost like the artwork is so good, you don't know whether you want to get upset or not, but something about wanting to color on the walls. So please let me know, because this message, this is how they're verifying that this message, because this is your grandmother coming through and showing me this, and she wants you to know, you know what I mean, that she's around and she's helping. And I keep seeing something about an old ashtray. I don't know if you have an old ashtray of your grandmother's or something to do with this, but she's showing me this. So if this makes sense and you're watching, please write in. And if you have questions, is anybody, okay, any message or insight on me,
Where to live.
where to live? Lori, I feel like with this, you need to sit back and you almost need to take a breath, like you're rushing the process. It's like you want to get the answer. It's almost like your soul wants to go one place and your head's telling you to go somewhere else. And I feel like you're going to, I keep seeing you by water and beach. So either there's something about wanting to live, you know, by the water or close to the water, but it's like they're saying you don't need to rush the process. It's going to come to you, that it's about you really looking and kind of hoping it's about really the area so much. And I feel like it's going to come to you and help guide you with this. I want you to know this, that you're going to be shown. And I almost feel like August, September, you kind of have a better idea of where you're going to go, but you're being shown. I want you to know this, that you're being guided from heaven on this. I feel like your mom's coming through and she's helping you, but it's going to be almost like, it's almost like September. It's like you really kind of like have an idea, but like there's a lot going on right now and you're not supposed to be doing it this second. Like you're looking, but the final decision is going to still be like 4 months. And I feel like within that period of time, you're going to find out where you're going to go. Is Jenny writing in?
Yes, that's great news. And the boys think the walls are their canvases.
Oh my gosh. So thank you. See, I love the confirmation. So this is just what I'm hearing, is that the artwork is like almost so good that, you know what I mean, that you don't mind it. And Jenny, this is also funny too. Is there anything with a lunchbox that you have? Like I keep seeing you carrying, like either not forgetting it or something about either the kids' lunchboxes or something with you, like carrying your lunch to work, and something about either not forgetting it or one of your kids. I know this seems so random, but it's just the way the divine, do you understand, these little messages to me are so big, because it's these little details. You say, how could you know this? How could you absolutely know kids are writing on the walls? It's just heaven's way. This is what I want to say to people. It's about all of you, right? And it's letting them know that they're with you. It's their way of saying, we're with you, right? For me to know these things, it's you they come through for. I have my own family and have my own angels. It's them just saying, we love you and we're here and we're guiding you. So this is just what, you know what I mean, what they're showing me. And if she can just...
So Lizzie wants to know about her dad recently passed right before her birthday, if he's with her.
Lizzie, one thing I want to say when people ask me about this, my father's in heaven also, and I miss my father every day, even though, I communicate with him, and we all do. That's what I want people to understand. Yes, and he's sending you signs. He's wanting you to know that he's okay, because I feel like he was sick before he left. He makes me feel as if, he wasn't feeling well, and I want you to know that he's absolutely with you and watching over you, and he makes me feel as if like he comes in with another male. So I don't know if it's a father or a brother, but he's stepping forward with another man, and he's just saying to you, like, he will always be helping to guide. Even though in heaven, it's like with here, we're not with somebody 24 hours a day. We all go to work and do things. Just like in heaven, they have things to do, but they're just a thought away. They're one breath away from us at all times. And usually when we think about them, it's them coming to us. But he's thanking you for what you did. I don't know if you just did something in honor of him or did something with pictures that you were just going through of his. And like I hear his voice, so I don't know if there was something about you listening to his voice. And he keeps showing me the beach, either like a memory about a beach and also about a car. He's talking about you with a car. So you can also write in and let me know if any of this makes sense for you. And was there a Stacy that was on my phone that was writing in? She was messaging me something.
Yeah. Well, this next one is Gina. She has a question about her husband's job. Any info about that? She says it was meant for her to see you tonight. I love that.
Gina, I feel like he has to have more confidence. It's either, I don't know if there's like a change at work or something happening, but I feel like what he's going to have, honestly, coming next is going to be better. Almost like things happen for a reason we don't always understand. Like me with YouTube tonight, we were all set to go, and then all of a sudden it just wouldn't let us get on. And, you can't panic in life. You have to just say, whatever reason, the divine had a different plan. And that's just what Jen and I just said. We're like, you know what? There's always another way. We're just going to come on here and do this, right? We'll, figure out what happened and we'll get back on there again. And I feel like with him, there was a bigger reason that there's going to be something that he's going to like better. It's almost about either knowing someone that he could reach out to for another job. Like either he knows someone or someone that he's talking to, but I feel like something's going to come through, and I want you to know it's going to be okay. And this is what I'm feeling, like almost like either a change was necessary, but I want you to know that it's going to be okay. And I'm so glad that you were on here tonight and you saw this, because it does come to us when it's supposed to. It does. We get guided to everything when we're supposed to.
So Stacy says, what do you see for my career? Should I stay where I am or look for something else? Is it worth all the pain to stay?
So Stacy, here's what I'm going to say about that. If you're already asking the question, when people start to ask the question, should I stay? Should I go? There's already an energy that's telling you there's something else, that there's something else for you. Because when anything is causing you pain, you have the right to walk away. Jen and I, when I post and we put these things up in life, you have the right. You always have to choose yourself. Never put something above you. And I don't mean your kids. I don't mean random things during your life and during your day. When I say that kind of stuff, don't put things above you. I don't mean everyday things. I mean when something is hurting your soul and it's something that you can do something about, you have to stop and say, God is already sometimes putting things there to say to you, I have something better for you. We get shooken up in life, right? It's like speed bumps. We go around them. We don't turn around and go home. We go around them, or we go slowly. This is life's journey, and I feel like you're being shown that there's going to be something else, that you were here to learn what you needed to learn, and there's going to be something else. But we should never ever stay in something when it's hurting your soul. There's one thing on the daily life when things just annoy us. That's different, being annoyed and just being tired. But when something is hurting your soul, you have to move forward. You have to choose your life. And I'm telling you, it's God and the angels that are saying to you, guess what? I have something better for you. And that's what they will do. It's like with anything, right? We will change things in order because there's something better. Because I feel like there's something better for you. You already know the answer to this. I feel like you already know the answer to this question. You're moving forward.
Okay, Lori's son Austin is just looking for some general advice on his life, like career or marriage.
Okay, so it's funny right away I'm hearing with the marriage. So I don't know if there's your father or grandfather in heaven. I feel like with the marriage that either he's just being cautious, that like he's got other things to do. I feel like, and is there any military around someone? Somebody's like saluting me, making me feel like there was some military connection. Don't know if this makes sense for you, but I feel like with the career, it's almost like having to, when they use the old phrase like buckle down, it's like you need to almost pick. Like sometimes it's like you can kind of look at a couple different things, and sometimes it's like you have to get to the point. For me, it's like being in a shoe store. This sounds funny, right? It's like being in the shoe store, and after a while, I'm looking at all the shoes. I want them all. I know that that's not feasibly possible, so you just have to start to a process of elimination. And I feel like this is what he's doing. it's just saying, you know what, this is what's going to help me on my life's journey. This is what I feel like I want to do. Because sometimes I feel like he's kind of maybe reaching for things, and I feel like he's going to find out what he wants to do. I feel like by midsummer, I feel like he's kind of on a path, and I don't know if there's anything about him moving ever or moving somewhere. You can let me know, but I just feel like he's going to figure this out. But I feel like with marriage, it's something, this is something that will happen. I just feel like it's not a rush. This is something that he's going to take his time with. I don't feel like you need to rush everything in life.
Okay, so this is Kaylee would like to know what to do about her job, stay versus go, or whether to relocate. She's torn about moving away from her mom after her dad passed last year.
All right, Kaylee, give me a second with this one. Okay, I don't feel like you're moving away from your mom. I do not feel like you're going to be moving like far, away from her. I don't feel that. But I do feel like career-wise, it's interesting. I don't know if you're going to almost like work 2 jobs, and it's like I want to dabble in this and see if I like it, or like I want to try this first before I go. But I do feel like it's not that you maybe don't always like what you're doing. It's just maybe not where you're at right now. So I do feel like there's going to be a change for that with you. And I don't know if there's something with the month of November. I keep seeing the month of November flashing in front of me, something about November. But I do feel like you're going to be moving forward and that you're going to be really, really happy. And there's also something with the month of October. I don't know if it's a birthday or if this makes sense, but I just don't feel you're going to move far away. I don't see that for you right now, but I do feel like when it comes to job and career that it's like something new. You're going to go and you're going to find something new for you, that this is not where you're supposed to be at.
Okay, Lynn asked about whether or not she'll be successful. She just relocated here for another assignment.
I feel like this is going to be a really big opportunity for you. I almost feel like this is going to come in steps for you, what I'm hearing. It's like and is there any connection to your mom or anything with your mom or grandmother? Because I keep feeling female energy coming in and showing me this around you, but I feel like you're going to be, it's almost like you're going to get there, and it's almost like you might end up in a different area. Like you're going to either get promoted quickly, but I feel like you're very much a go-getter. Like you've got your life plan made out, and I feel like you're going to do really, really well with what you're doing, that you're very ambitious is what they're showing me, and I feel really excited for you when I feel your energy.
Lauren's asking if her daughter's mother-in-law will make it to the wedding.
Is there anything with somebody not feeling well, or something about either distance and travel or not feeling well? If you can ask me that, answer that question very quickly. Because my energy is feeling yes with this, but I feel like there's kind of obstacles or things that are going to determine whether, whether this happens is what they're showing me. So I don't know if there's anything with distance or somebody having some minor health issues. But I am hearing, yes, like this is something that's supposed to happen or that's meant to happen. So I don't know if you can, write back in and answer this question.
She said yes.
Yes, with
the, would you ask about the distance and not feeling well?
Okay, I do feel like it's like I'm giving it, do you understand? She's going to give it every single effort. Okay, and thanks for writing back in, because that's what I kept hearing, like it was distance and health issues. And I do feel it's almost like she's trying to clear things with her doctor or getting things like okayed, getting things like set up and okay, because it's something that's very important. And I am feeling like this is going to be a yes to this, but it's like there's other things that have to get, done first.
Okay, and then Mary Beth is asking if our loved ones were at my daughter's wedding in this past weekend.
Well, your loved ones, of course they were there. They're front and center. They were there before it even started. They are always part of everything. They help guide during the day. What's so beautiful about that is they're there for births. They're there for every single event. They know before it happens. Even when babies, before they come, I'm going to have another new grandchild, this Friday, and my dad's in heaven. They get to hold him first. I keep saying that, Dad, you get to hold him first. They're always there for everything. People in heaven are more alive than we are. This is a school here. This is where we come to learn. And the biggest thing is to learn forgiveness and self-love. Those are the 2 hardest things in life, is to learn to really love yourself and to forgive yourself, and self-love. Those are the hardest things. But when it comes to that, oh my gosh, they guide. They actually even help guide things that you do in the wedding, whether it's flowers or colors or dresses. They're part of everything. They don't miss anything.
Okay, so Alana has two questions. First one is, will her job opportunity in Long Island work out? And then she wants to know if her mom Ann had anything to do with the missing rings over the weekend. Was she present at her granddaughter's bridal shower? And
Yes. She is absolutely part of this. She was absolutely there. I feel like there was something about these rings, like this was a big deal. It's almost like I'm seeing a ribbon around these rings. I don't know why I'm seeing a ribbon, or it means her tying things up for you. So the ribbon seems significant. Either they were, do you understand, attached to something, or her way of saying she was tying things up, that like she was going to. And I almost feel like there was a picture of her put out somewhere, or something about a picture of her put out. But her energy is very big, and she's going to be part of everything. She's going to be one, and she keeps referencing a baby or somebody wanting to have a baby, or there will be a baby coming. Like, she's going to always be part of everything. So yes. And you're asking about job too. Did she ask about the job too?
Mm-hmm. Her opportunity in Long Island.
I don't know if there's anything about a new house for you, or something about a house, or a house that you're looking for, or just moved in. But I feel like you're supposed to be here. Like, this was meant to be, almost like you were guided here. I want you to know that. I feel like you were guided to do this, and you were guided to be here. And your mother's part of everything. And she keeps talking about your driving. I don't know if there's something about your driving. You're getting used to driving over there. She's like, but you can let me know about this. Or somebody's driving in your family. She's referencing they're driving either about paying more attention, or somebody gets distracted, or learning the new roads. But she's driving with somebody also. So you can, message back on that too, if this makes sense for you.
Okay, and there is Maria wants to know if you know where to look for the missing jewelry.
I love when people ask me that. So I almost feel like you've overlooked it. You know how you look at something and then it's like you go back. I had a client probably about a year ago, and she was missing, maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was like 6 months ago, and she was missing her mom's, like, the very expensive rings. And I said, it's in a box on the table. You just overlooked it. Go back. And she's like, no, I looked. I just came in on vacation. She messaged me an hour later and said, oh my God, it was, I found the box and it was in there. I feel like you've overlooked it. If you're asking me if it's lost and gone, no, you're going to find it. I do feel like you're going to find it. It's almost like you put it somewhere, or somebody put it somewhere, like it's tucked in, but you're absolutely, what I'm being shown is that you will find it. It is not like gone. It's just somewhere where we put things somewhere and then we can't remember where we put them.
Alana said, I'm a very aggressive driver.
Thank you for letting me know that, because your mother, do you understand? And it's almost like you have a lot of energy. I don't know. I feel a lot of energy from you. Like, you're very energetic, and I feel like you're going to do big things. Like, you want to do big things. And is there anything about TV or television around somebody either being in broadcasting or television, but there's something about somebody either wanting to get into TV, broadcasting, but something about this. And I don't know if it's you, but I keep seeing TV or broadcasting, but she says she's in the car with you. I want you to know this, and that she's just saying, you know what I mean? She's a little bit, just saying you need to slow down a little bit, that, like, be patient when people don't drive as soon as the light turned green, that you want to honk your horn, immediately as soon as this happens. But she's with you.
So Debbie's asking if her son is going to be all right.
Can you let me know if there's been some struggles with him? I don't know if there's any anxiety or depression or anything going on with him. But I am hearing yes, and there is a male energy in heaven that's coming in around him. It feels like grandfather for me, that is watching over him. And I want you to just keep sending him love, light, and energy every day, and just keep asking God and the angels and the divine, just saying, put your holy light around him, guide him, protect him, watch over him. Because I'm hearing like we're taking care of things over here, like we're helping. So what I'm hearing is that it's going to be a little bit of a journey, but that things, like, slowly, start to get better for you.
Okay. And the last one we're going to take is Stacy's asking about what does her dad wish for her to do with his ashes.
Can I tell you what, when people ask me about the ashes, so somebody's asking what their father wants them to do with the ashes, they want you to do what you want. It's really interesting about worldly possessions that we have here. When we go to heaven, nobody cares about that stuff. They just want you to do what you want with it. If you want to keep them, keep them. If you want to share them with someone, they don't care about what you do with their cars or their house or their jewelry or their clothes. We spend so much time and we worry about how long do we hold on to them. Is there a 6-month rule that we have to? There's no rule. There's no rule on any of this stuff. Once you leave the physical body, you go back to divine light, you go back, to where we came from. They do not care about possessions. All they care about is that your happiness. Because you have to understand, they don't miss us, they expect us. They know they're going to see us. 1,000 earth years is one day in heaven. There is no time. It doesn't exist. They know they're going to see us. They're always trying to help you on this journey because they know how much our heart hurts. They know how difficult this is for us. But with the ashes, I feel like you know what you want to do with them. And I keep seeing a bench. I don't know if there's anything, not that you're putting them in a bench, but I keep seeing some sort of a bench around you or him, or somebody would sit on a bench. And is there a Bob or Robert connected to someone? I keep hearing this all of a sudden, but do you understand they want you to do what you want with them. And if you don't know what to do, you don't have to do anything right now. There's no rule on this. So he just wants you to do whatever it is. And is there a John? Did I say John? I keep hearing John. I don't know if there's a John connected. So I don't know if there's a John connected, but this is what I'm hearing with this. So I so much wanted to come on here and connect with people tonight. Like I said, I feel terrible that YouTube just had a different idea than we did tonight, but it's just my way of trying to connect. And, hopefully maybe some of this can get played on YouTube. We'll see if we can. But I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart that's been liking the YouTube page. Jen and I, we spend so much time. It's a lot more than just doing videos. We put a lot of time and effort into this because we really care about this. This is something we just do ourselves from our heart. We just do it. She does it every day. I do this every day because we want to try to help make your life's journey easier for you, because there's so much love out there. Look at your life like you have an invisible football team watching around you all the time. And they're just saying, put me in, coach. They just want you to help them, say, I need help with this. And it doesn't have to be these, I keep saying, big prayers. You can do it any time of day and just say, I'm struggling today. I don't know what to do. Help me with this decision. I'm scared. I feel alone. It doesn't matter what it is. They're there for you all the time. We all have the same amount of angels on this life. So this is what we're trying to do with this YouTube channel. And we appreciate everybody that's liking and supporting. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're going to keep doing events. We're going to keep doing things because we're really getting the word out. We just hit 80,000 views today on YouTube, and it's only been like 5 months we've been doing this. So it's really incredible. And people want these messages. They want to have hope because there's so much other stuff out there. They want to have hope in their life every single day. And I can see people, asking other questions right now, but we're going to do this again. We're going to try for the YouTube Live again in about 2 weeks. We're going to see what happened and reach out to them. But I promise you, we will get this together. And I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. You all are so amazing and beautiful. And God bless each and every one of you.